Could this be the scene tonight? Is Kevin Knight going to be Kevin Two Belts? Will he leave with the World Championship, or as long as Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition, the special edition of Pro Wrestling Show presents the Redemption Predict the Outcome special. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Redemption Predict the Outcome special. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend. Call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Let's get the Redemption Predict the Outcome special started right here, right now. We kick things off with this. We know that this is the match card right here that you'll see right here. And a lot of matches, including what you need to know, everything you need to know about what's going on Redemption tonight. Coming your way from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. A whole leap of matches that you're going to see now. A lot of grudge matches as well. So we're going to kick things off with Chris Jericho taking on, we can show Jericho. Probably had Jericho on there. But Tommaso Ciampa taking on Chris Jericho one-on-one. These two men do not like each other. Tommaso Ciampa has got under Jericho's skin as of late, and Jericho trying to find a redemption. This is his redemption to find a story to come back. Tommaso Ciampa, who's been calling Chris Jericho Jared Goldie and stuff like that. Well, tonight Chris Jericho said he's going to unleash the pain by bringing the pain maker to take on Tommaso Ciampa. And Tommaso Ciampa said, come on, bring the pain. So this match right here is going to really be intense tonight. You'll never know who's going to win this match between these two crazy maniacs. But it's going to be fun and exciting to see. Look for Chris Jericho to get the advantage over Tommaso Ciampa. And Tommaso Ciampa, who knows what's next for him? Tommaso Ciampa and Jericho going to really take it down a notch. I can tell you that right now. So look forward to seeing that tonight. Also, too, the tag team championships are on the line as Cage and Colt, better known as Edge and Christian, take on Claudio and Pac, the Death Riders, in the World Tag Team Championship match. We know Edge and Christian has been defending the tag team titles as lately. They've been like a legendary tag team, and now Edge and Christian now want to get back to the tag team division as well. So they're going to be taking on. They took on the Death Riders' youngest members. Now tonight they're going to take on the Death Riders' newest oldest established members tonight. So look for Edge and Christian to still retain the tag team titles over over the Death Riders tonight. So more matches to that come as we'll see. We go to this right here. The international championship, I'm going to say, is on the lines. Kyle Fletcher takes on Bandito. This match came out of necessity after Kyle Fletcher got interrupted by Bandito, and Kyle Fletcher has not forgotten about what Bandito did, interrupted his interview, and felt some type of way about it and said, you know what, you don't interrupt me, I'm going to show you. This is what Bandito has said right here. I'm looking for gold everywhere. I won't stop until I have it. Pro star, I'm the most wanted. So this is real personal. And Kyle Fletcher wants to make an example out of Bandito. After Bandito had made an example out of him. This past week on Dynamite, it was a tag team match as Kyle Fletcher teamed up with Okada to take on Bandito and Brody King. And what a match that was. Kyle Fletcher won the match, but you can tell Bandito and what's going on, what's going to be happening tonight. Now, Bandito and Brody King won the match, I meant to say. They won, but can Bandito keep that momentum going? He's going for the international championship. But I don't see it. But look for Kyle Fletcher to retain his international championship over Bandito. As I can tell you that right now. what more matches we're going to be seeing tonight? Also, too, um, we're going to see the Young Bucks taking on Will Ospreay and John Moxley tonight. We know Ospreay and John Moxley are, I guess, they're having some problems as well with Ken Omega. We know Ospreay's guaranteed a title match at All In since winning the men's Owens. Now, things could be drastically changed. They're going to be teaming tonight against the Bucks. The Bucks felt like the disrespect to Kenny and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff happening tonight. Look for I would say look for Will Ospreay and John Moxley win. So that'll be a match right there. Will Ospreay and John Moxley win tonight over the Young Bucks. Also, too, we talked about the AEW National Championship is on the line. The national title. So we ain't gonna cover all the match, but Andrade wants some gold. Andrade trying to be a ladies' man now. Andrade went after Mark Davis and stuff, and the fight had escalated between Andrade, Mark Davis, and everybody else. Look for Andrade to get the win and become the next international champion. He went against Jake something and beating Jake something. Andrade look like he wants to be a champion. This be Andrade's chance in his moment to become the champion. We'll see if Andrade can win the championship tonight. Also, too, we see the TBS title line, My World versus Hiyashida. My World versus Hiyashida tonight. So I must go with My World since they're trying to make her big time and stuff. Look for My World to win as well. And then a six-way ladder match. You see at the way at the bottom. I'm guessing Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Kind of like a lot of matches that really ain't been promoted, but hey, we'll try our best. Even right here, that everyone's been buzzing about and talking about on the Dogs, who was going for the tag team title, going against the Bang Bang Gang. Dogs going against the tag team, the Bang Bang Gang. What match that's going to be coming up as well? The Dogs. The Dogs. Go to the right. So we see the Bang Bang Gang. I think the Bang Bang Gang is going to win tonight. So look to see the Bang Bang Gang winning tonight. It's going to be kind of hard, but the Bang Bang Gang has a shot. Jay White as the leader, stuff like that. So, like, look forward to seeing that. We go to this right here. Two of the world title matches. Tekla defend the women's championship against Willow Nightingale. Can Willow meet Mercedes Moné tonight? Willow got the opportunity in the number one contenders match. Willow won a gauntlet match to get this opportunity. And could Willow be the one to meet Mercedes for the AEW women's title at All In? That's going to be the question that everybody wants to know. Nothing against Tekla early this week. Tekla and Willow had a face-to-face confrontation. Tekla versus Willow with Mick Foley, the hardcore legend, came out there to moderate between them. And Mick Foley couldn't even do a good job being on their version of Mean Gene Oakland. And he got attacked by when Tekla cheap shot it, Willow Nightingale left Willow laying. And Tekla gave Mick Foley the finger, claiming that she's his number one fan, and tapped Willow Nightingale. Willow came bouncing back And Willow came back swinging. And Willow made sure that she did what she needed to do tonight. Willow stood tall tonight over Tekla. But the question is, could Willow win the women's championship tonight and be the champion heading into All In? That's the question that everybody wants to know. And I think Willow could be the one. Look for Willow to win her match tonight. Now we get to the big one. The big one tonight. The AEW World Championship match right here. You see right here, Ken Omega defend the world title against Kevin Knight, the Jet. Kevin Knight has been on a roll as of late, winning the TNT Championship. But this Kevin Knight's time to become world champion. I think Kevin Knight believes it's his time. And but Kevin Knight's been a little bit cocky, arrogant, and brash. But that's what you like about compared to like Kevin Knight. He's all those traits and stuff that you want to see. But tonight will be the toughest test for Kevin Knight. Could he be the one to be world champion? I think Kevin Knight has the tools to get the job done, but he has people like Darby Allen he has to worry about. Speedball Mike Bailey, everybody else. Well, earlier we know that Kevin Knight last week and John Moxley Ken Omega had their face to face, and Kevin Knight saying that he's still bad, but he ought to be great. He's great for greatness. He is, but Ken Omega tried to remind him like, hey, there's still some good left in you. But Kevin Knight saying that good had left him led way long ago. That he's not good no more. So it's a battle of that tonight. But Kevin Knight made a huge statement as well, holding up both belts, his championship belt, the TNT title, and Kenny's belt, the world title. He wants to be world champion. I can see Kevin Knight a future world champion. Like his predecessor Swerve, but let's hope and pray that Kevin Knight's ready. But I don't think Kevin Knight's not quite ready yet tonight. But like I said, it's going to be Ken Omega. No question about it. Ken Omega is going to defeat Kevin Knight and send Kevin Knight the error of his ways, and hopefully get Kevin Knight back to the good side again. That's where that kind of was dropping the hint and the seed tonight that we're going to see for Kevin Knight and Ken Omega. So let's see about that. But Ken Omega will retain the world title. We don't know what's next for Kevin Knight, and we'll see going forward. But it's going to be Ken Omega versus Will Ospreay coming up at All In. So looking forward to seeing that. All right. That does it for the Predict the Outcome special. Did I get some of my predictions right? We're going to watch and see as AEW Redemption proceeds. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll have the AEW Redemption review tomorrow morning. So look forward to seeing that because we know they love doing those long matches and stuff. So we don't want to waste your time and stuff like that when it comes. So it'll drop tomorrow on Monday. So whenever it'll drop, it'll be there for you for your on demand and availability. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Predict the Outcome special for AEW Redemption. I've been your host, Kendrick Dix, saying so long. We'll see you for the Raw Ring Report as well as the Redemption Review. See you then.